One of the absolute best tips that I can give you guys to save money is to save and reuse packing material. Alright guys, before we start the video, I want to quickly drop in and say thank you for all of your support. I absolutely could not do this without you. Now, one brief note about this video is that not all of these tips are going to be normal. Some of these tips are going to be wacky and out of the box. You're not going to have thought about them. But guys, I promise, based off my statistics and my metrics, what I sell, guys, I'm saving at least $150 a month. I'm probably saving upwards of $300 a month. If you go to the end of the year and you come up with a whole average of how much money I'm saving, I probably am saving on average $300 a month. So add that up to the whole year, that's about $3,600 in savings. Everyone's mileage may vary, guys. You might save a little less, you might save a little more, but guys, these tips are all very, very, very worth it. Not all of them are normal, so please stick around till the end of the video, listen to all of them. I promise something in this video is going to help you. And of course, one more thing, guys, I cannot do this without you, so please drop a like and a subscribe, put some comments below, tell me what you guys want to see, because I'm making these videos for you and I want to know what you guys like. I want to know what you guys want to see. Anyway guys, the video's starting now. One of the biggest tips that I can give anyone selling online and shipping products out is to change your shipping. So most of these selling services, selling platforms like eBay or Etsy, they start your shipping with USPS priority mail. And if you can see here, priority mail is more than double the price as USPS first class. And that is literally going to double your shipping. So it's very, very easy to do that. Basically on eBay, you would just change your shipping service from priority mail to first class, and you're literally going to be saving half of your shipping. So in the last 90 days, I've had 100 sales. So that, if I'm going to be saving $4.50 on every single package, that's going to be $450 over the course of 3 months. Divide that out, that's a savings of $150 every single month on nothing but shipping. That is an insane amount of savings, and I'm only shipping out 30 packages a month, so basically one package a day. So if you pay attention to your customers, who's buying what, how many items they're buying, and where they're being shipped to, there's a very real possibility that you're going to notice that you have one customer purchase more than one item, and sometimes that customer is going to make 2 separate orders. If you offer free shipping, hint hint, you should. If you offer free shipping, that means if a customer purchases everything on one order just like this, all of the shipping gets combined into one shipping label. You only pay for one shipping label. If the customer does something like this and they purchase 2 items with 2 separate orders, your selling platform, whether it's eBay or Etsy, it's going to give you the option to purchase multiple shipping labels and to make 2 separate orders. You don't have to do that. What you can do is you can simply put both items in one package, buy one shipping label, and manually enter the tracking information. There's an edit tracking button right here. All you do, you purchase a shipping label for this package, copy the tracking number, and then you click the edit tracking button, input the tracking number manually, and then ship everything in one package, and you only paid one shipping. One of the absolute best tips that I can give you guys to save money is to save and reuse packing material. I know everyone on the internet buys stuff online, and when you get it, it comes in a box, and in that box you have some kind of packing bubbles, bubble wrap. There's something in there, and all of it can be saved and reused. So the thing is, as a shipper and a seller online, you're already incurring costs like poly mailers and label paper and packing tape possibly. So there's no reason to increase your shipping and handling expense. When you've got poly mailers, you can take any box, you can put it inside of a poly mailer and ship it, and it's going to be perfectly fine. It's not, as long as it's in a box and in the poly mailer is not going to open up, and it's going to arrive at your destination safely. Guys, boxes are very expensive, and I realize this is not the best location to purchase boxes online, but you're looking at about $1 a box, and with bubble wrap you're looking at about anywhere from 15 cents to probably 45 cents per package. And I know we're not talking about big numbers here, but the thing is, when you ship out possibly hundreds of items in a month or in 2 months, those small costs begin to get big. And if you receive it in the mail, there's no reason to throw it out and then go back online and buy more of it. If you get it in the mail and it works, save it. So this one is probably very obvious to a lot of you guys, but do not pay anyone, whether it's eBay or Etsy or Amazon, don't pay anyone for more pictures. So eBay in particular only gives you 10 pictures for free. You can do everything you need for every listing you're gonna have in 10 pictures or less. If you need more than 10 pictures, then your listing is probably too complicated, and you probably need to make a separate listing. So in this particular case, I have 6 pictures and I am accomplishing everything. And I mean, this listing is doing very well, 72 sales just on this one alone. So guys, I know this is obvious, but absolutely do not pay any selling platform, don't pay money for more pictures. Buying filament in bulk has the possibility of saving you an extreme amount of money on your print farm business. So guys, here's the deal. If you're only buying 5 or 6 rolls of filament, what you need to do is use a tool like Camel, use a tool like Honey, something that allows you to view the price history. And when you do that, look at the chart, change the time to as long as you can. And if you see the price of the filament that you use at its lowest point, in this particular case on January 11th, when it was $21.99, guys, you need to buy as much of it as you can. And I know there's only a $1 difference here, but guys, if you buy 7 or 8 or 10 rolls of film, eventually it's going to start to add up. And if you do this over the course of 1 year, you're not buying filament for 1 month. 7 rolls of filament in 1 month saves you $7 a month. But if you do that for every single month and you buy in bulk whenever it's cheapest, you're going to save a lot of money. And here's the deal, you're going to be buying that filament regardless, so why not buy it when it's cheapest? And if you've graduated from only 7 rolls of filament a month, if you're using 30 or 40 or 50 rolls of filament a month, you can go to one of these local suppliers and you can say, hey look, I'm about to buy 50 rolls of filament, can you please give me a discount? And if you're buying 50 rolls of filament at a price of $20 a roll, there's a real possibility they're going to give you a discount. So 50 at $20 a roll is $1,000. They might give you a 20% discount. So if you get a 20% discount, that means you're only going to pay $800 instead of $1,000. And if you do that every single month, that's $200 in savings every month. Over the course of a year, that's $1,200. Guys, I know not everyone's buying 50 rolls of filament a month, so you're not going to save $1,200, but even if you do this on the small scale, you're saving money, and that's money to put in your pocket. So when you start selling on Amazon or eBay or Etsy or wherever you're selling, there's going to be a whole entire world of unknowns. There's so much that you just don't know. Now, this also includes fees that you don't know about. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to set your listing up in ways that you might be charged fees for, especially fees that you don't want. Now, guys, the best way to not be charged fees is to make a mistake and then learn about it and fix it. The only way you're going to do that is if you're proactive and you look at the end of the month, look at your fees that you're charged, and if you have any, go nip them in the butt. So the first thing, and this is an example on eBay, I don't know about the other platforms, go to your seller page and down here click payments. That's going to bring you to this page When you're on this page, go ahead and click transactions, and that's going to bring you here. On this particular page, you're going to be listed, itemized, all of the things that happened on your account, all of your sales, all of your fees, all of your payouts, everything. And so all of those fees are going to be listed on here. So in a previous tip, I talked about picture fees. So if you get charged a picture fee, that's going to be on this list, and you'll see it. So I have ad fees, and these are fees that I want, but there's a possibility for you to have other fees like insertion fees. That's a fee for posting a listing, and you don't want that. So guys, there's a possibility that you're going to have a large list of fees that you don't know about. If you see the fee on here, it's okay. Take care of it, and you're not going to be charged that fee again. But if you're not proactive and you don't go looking for these things, over the course of 6 or 7 months, maybe a year, you're going to sell 500 or 600 items. If you have a $1 fee for every single item and you don't know about it and you sell 600 items, you just lost $600, and that's a pretty substantial amount of money. So guys, be proactive about this one. Do it. It's not fun, but it only takes a minute. So when you're selling your items as a small business on the side, you don't have lots of time. Time is money, and you don't want to waste time driving to the post office. You don't have to. If you're only selling 1 to 2 items a day, you can simply put your USPS packages at your mailbox, put the flag up, and have your postal worker pick your packages up. You don't even have to schedule a pickup. If you're selling 5 to 10 packages every single day, you can actually still put your packages at the mailbox and your postal worker will pick them up. If you're selling anything more than that, you might have to schedule a pickup. But guys, do not waste your time driving to the post office every single day, because that takes time. Time is money. That takes gas. Gas is money. It's not worth it. So a lot of you guys were probably expecting to hear only active tips to save money. This is not an active tip. This is going to be a little more of a passive tip. So unless your business is ready to be expanded and is ready to grow, there's no reason to go buy extra equipment. There's no reason to buy extra 3D printers. There's no reason to buy brand new shipping label makers. There's no reason to go buy inventory storage. If your business is not ready to expand, don't buy that stuff. If you go and buy things that you don't need to expand a business that isn't producing enough money, that return on investment is going to be very low, and it's going to be a waste of money. So simply put, don't buy things for your business that aren't necessary. So bear with me on this one. This tip is going to pair well with the last tip, and the next tip is also going to pair with this one as well. But I know a lot of you guys have been told credit cards are bad, but as long as you maintain a credit card and make sure it's paid off at the end of every single month, a credit card can only make you more money. Now, to pair with the last tip, if your business is ready to be expanded, you can go to a place like Slick Deals or just do some simple Google searches. Find good credit card offers right now. Go and open up a new line of credit, and they're all the time, there's going to be cards that say spend X amount of money and get X amount back. Spend X amount in the first 3 months, spend X amount in the first 4 months and get so much back. Here's the deal. If you're looking at buying 4 Ender 3s to upgrade your 3D print farm, you're going to spend about $800. So you're going to do that immediately. That's going to be within the first 3 months. And then you're going to get $200 back. So that means one of your Ender 3s was free. So you just bought 3 and got 1 for free. And then there are going to be other deals here. That's just the first one. So if you're looking at spending $1,000, then this was $200 back. There's going to be a whole list of credit cards, and they're all going to have different offers. This one says spend $500 in 3 months, get $200 back. Credit cards aren't bad. You just have to maintain them, and you're going to make more money using them. So I do briefly want to mention about applying for credit. Guys, if you don't know anything about it, you should go learn about applying for credit. But a lot of people do think it's a difficult and lengthy process, and it really is not. In today's day, it's basically as simple as clicking the Apply Now button on an application, typing your information in, and clicking the submit button. So it's essentially, it's going to approve you or deny you on the spot in almost every single case. Now guys, again, if you don't know anything about applying for credit, you should go learn more about it before you follow this tip. However, this tip can definitely save you a lot of money when you go to upgrade your business. Okay, this one's going to be really big and really important, but it is incredibly boring. It is very boring. Guys, you need to log every single one of your business expenses for tax time, because every single one of your business expenses is a tax write-off. And eventually, guys, that is going to be big. So this is a very fake list. I just wrote it right now. I'm not scared to admit it. But guys, it's just an example of every expense that might be due to a business expense for your small business. So filament costs, if you buy new printers, if you buy new storage units, more filament, even though it's spelled wrong, guys, packing tape, polymailers, and yes, even lunch. If you go out to lunch during what you would consider to be a business time, you can write it off as a business expense. Everything related to your business is a tax write-off. And the way this tip is going to link back to the other one, guys, if you got a credit card for your business, use that credit card for nothing but your business. And if you do that, that means at the end of the year, you can go to your American Express card, your Visa card, whatever it is, and you can download every single expense. That means you don't actually have to do the manual logging on an Excel spreadsheet or anything else. If you never spend that credit, or if you never swipe that credit card for anything but a business expense, there's going to be an automatic log of everything. And all you have to do at the end of the year is download every single one of those credit card statements, and it's all there for you. So if you don't follow that last tip I just gave you, you are going to have a nightmare collecting all of your receipts for all of your business expenses. So I just bought bags on Amazon for shipping. That's a business expense. I just bought SD cards so I could separate my business from my personal printing. So that's a business expense. This decibel meter, that's part of my business. That is a business write-off. These stepper motor dampers, that's a business expense. And guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I did not expect my business to be as big as it is. So I have not been logging all of my expenses. When tax time comes here in a couple months, I am going to have a total nightmare collecting all of my receipts for all of my business expenses. But if I do that and I put that into my taxes, I'm going to have an extreme amount of deductions. Guys, it is going to be big, and this one is really boring, but depending on the number of business expenses you have, it could be the number one biggest way to save money with your 3D printing business and print farm.